Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to Shipyard Champions. That's right, it's Shipyard's Champions time. Today, or this week, challenge sent in by Panzergraph. I have a fleet, 1916, against an enemy fleet which is 4 years ahead in tech. Even numbers, however, the point scoring is quite interesting. So, it's about what you leave behind. If you leave behind a light cruiser, it's worth 3 points. So, get rid of more light cruisers, I'm on 12 points. If I get rid of a heavy cruiser, I also get 12 points. I'm now on 25. Heavy cruisers are 6 each, 2 of them 12, plus the light cruisers, so 12 total. I could also lose the battle cruisers. They get me 12 points each, and so do battleships. However, yeah, I don't mind being even on capitals and sacrificing the light ships. Now, if I fail to sink the enemy, I score 0, and that includes if they run away. So that's another reason I don't want to get rid of the battle cruisers. Multiply your points by 50%. If I stick to some restrictions, no torpedoes, easy. No incendiary HE, easy. No Pickrick, easy. Because, of course, I'm playing with Dreadnought Improvement Project mod. And, the torpedoes could be very dangerous. But the HE spam is well and truly gone. So, let's get into the design. Alright. One thing I do need to do before we get into things is go back to the default. Right, we have access to the Dreadnought 7, a potentially very powerful ship. We go all the way up to 45,000 tons, 23 knots. Range doesn't matter because we're in a custom battle. I would like maximum bulkheads, although that might have to go later. Right, towers. What have we got? I prefer the square-backed ones. Yeah, let's go for the Modern 3 Enhanced. So that there is a chance. Damn, these are so huge. Yeah, even with this. So big. Is there a smaller main tower? Not really. Stick with the 3 Enhanced then. Because I'd really like to use this step to get a gun in. That's huge superstructures. I don't think I am. I think I'm going to have to go... possibly go triples here. I don't like going triples this early, but... needs must flood again. Bloody hell. An 18-inch gun. I mean, it's an option. My only Mark III is a 12-inch. So I'm going to be going 16-inch ABX triples, I think. Not what I was expecting. Wait, what's the rate of fire on these? It's a little low. That is one thing I'm not super happy about. Sometimes rate of fire is quite important. It does look good, though. Right, what would a 15-inch be in comparison? It's not that much better. Really, to get around a minute, I'd be having to go down to a 13. And by that point, I might as well... actually, we got 13 Mark IIIs. Maybe we could go 13.5s, but will they have enough punch? Is the next question. It's just that is a very low rate of fire. Mind you, I haven't put any improvements on them yet. I also think 45 caliber. It can be slightly lower. What do I get access to? Just enhanced. 5.8. That's not very good. It's really not very good. That could bite me in the arse. I just have to hope and pray. Oil. Oh yeah, funnel. Funnel helps. Diesel. Grip 2. They do have light cruisers, so I will bring the torpedo defense. I think Citadel 3. Well, I did change this in dip, so for Turtleback is just straight improvement over 3. It's not weird like it is in the base game. Quadrite 2. Now give me a lot of punch. The radios are nice to have. Let's have a look at armor and things, but I'm also going to need secondary guns. Now, they are bringing light cruisers and heavy cruisers. What do we got? Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3. Everything is a Mark 3. Let's go 6 inches. Maybe 3-inch gun backup. It's not the heaviest secondary battery in the world, but it should help. And then, yeah, armoring. Armoring is going to be tricky. Now, we're at 135% quality. That means these are very punchy. Very punchy indeed. Pretty much go through my armor straight off. What happens if I make them shorter? Get that rate of fire up. It's not updating the actual length of them. There you go. I don't want them as short as 38, but how about 40s? Yeah, now my rate of fire is 0.76 rounds a minute, which is a little bit better. They're still very punchy guns. They're also a little bit lighter. Okay, first of all, let's armor against the 6-inch guns. It's probably easier. So, 3.8-inch point blank with the AP shells, which is the same as the HE shells on the 16 inches here. So, I reckon 4-inch. Now, call it 5, fore and aft, and the superstructure should be fine. Deck pen, 3.8. Nothing. Yeah, so 3.8, basically 4, so yeah, 5. And then high explosive pen is basically nothing. So, I mean, we could go, yeah, just go 2.5. That should be enough to protect against HE. Inner, let's go 5, 2.5, 2.5, 1.5. So we have a little bit of protection. Turrets, tops. I mean, 8 is probably fine, to be honest. Trim this down. Let's go 16-inch main belt, then go 8, 8, 18, 8, 18, which is pretty sizable. 1.5 on the 3-inch guns. Casements 5 and 2.5. There we go. We're underweight. Okay. And that is with the maximum bulkheads I was after. Okay. The Ajax. It's certainly not bad. The rate of fire is slightly worrying, but those guns should be able to do a lot of damage to the Germans. Alright. Let's look at the battlecruiser. So you have the battlecruiser 4, which again, big thing. Potentially a very fast big thing. I think we have the same tower issues, don't we? Yeah, identical towers. None of them fit the way I think they should. We need to widen the beam on this thing. Yeah, let's give me 5% beam. Slow down to 28. There we go. Because for this ship, I could do what I would do in the campaign, which is fit it with the 16 inches. But I think, especially here, I'm best off splitting it up and running 13 inches so that I have a mixture so that I can, you know, I've got the 16-inch slow-firing punchy guns to deal with presumably the German battleships or any of their ships that have a lot of armor. Let's go 13.5s. 13.5 45s. There we go. Well, 0.84 rounds a minute. They're not that much slower, but they will they'll give me a slightly different attack profile. Put on the same 6 inches. And then probably, yeah, what, 3 inches. It'd be more useful if the enemy had destroyers, but I don't think they do. Cool. Yes, oil, gear turbines. Oh yeah, funnel always helps. Looks diesel. The usual suspects. Anti-torpedo is probably a little bit unnecessary. I will bring the radio. And then we can get to armoring. I'm going to go for the same deck and extended deck protection. Oops. Let's go to 10. Okay. Just so that the the basics are done. Did I do the conning tower on the battleship? No. Well, that could have been a boo-boo. Especially as I have the spare displacement for it. Can I bump up the main belt at all? A little bit. Might as well use up all the displacement. It's not a campaign. Don't have to worry about refits. Right. Hopefully I've stopped someone screaming down in the comment section to tell me I've messed that up. Right, even these 13 inches can go through quite a lot of armor. I think this. No, we're nowhere going to get nowhere near the same level of armor. We go 16, 7, 16, and like a 14-inch belt. No. Fuel, etc. Operational range is still the third heaviest thing. God damn, and those towers are heavy as well. And a lot of it is going on the turrets and the turret armor. Okay, I could probably do it with many bulkheads, couldn't I? No. Oh my. What about a knot in speed? Makes no difference. Okay. Go down again. We go 14, 6, 14, 12. Okay. 1.5? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is just a little bit different. Should be better at knocking out the enemy light cruisers and heavy cruisers and things. Or at least I hope so. Okay, I'm gonna say launch, and I'll see you once the battle has loaded. Alright, let's give this a go. Okay. Right. See what we're dealing with in a minute. Actually, I should probably just, knowing how stupid ships can be, split them all up. Right. What are we dealing with? 14.8-inch guns. 8 of them. Perfectly sensible. 12.6-inch guns. 12 of them. Also, well, not entirely sensible, but pretty cool. Very interesting secondary battery. Up on their little plinths. Cool. Meanwhile, fleet of capital ships. Trying to get a read on the target. I don't have any IDs yet. Oh, that was rude. Couple of early hits. But really, it's probably going to be a case of seeing who the Germans throw at me. And picking them off first, or trying to. I.e. kill the cruisers. I don't see any torpedoes on the heavy cruisers. 4 10-inch guns. There's a light cruiser. Oh, that's very old. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, this ship is definitely coming at us. Have the battle cruisers turn around. Battleships edge away just a little bit. Oh, yes, there we go. Admiral sheer. Wow, that is almost no armour at all. Hopefully the 6-inch guns can help deal with that. Or the HE can just obliterate them. There we go. Go for the Saxony next, please, Palace. And same for you, Caledonia. Let's try and eliminate those ships. Battleships, I think, are okay, doing whatever they want to do. Boom. Goodbye, Saxony. Right. Heavy cruisers eliminated. Light cruisers might come in on an attack next. Yeah. Looks like it. This has more armor than the heavy cruiser. Hilarious. Not the fastest things in the world. They didn't carry enough torpedoes. There we go. Alright. Hamburg down. Yeah, let's try and finish off these light cruisers. Will be very handy. Yeah, out comes a torpedo. Fortunately, I was halfway expecting it. Yeah, column dispatched. Well, next we need to deal with the Bremen. Oh, blew up a torpedo, so that's pretty helpful, actually. Right. Got him. Rostock now. Heavy hit. Oh, and that 16-inch shell finishes her off. Right. Okay, then. In that case, now we can start to try and work over the battleships. What are we dealing with? Not a lot of armour. There is some. And the battlecruiser's pretty weak. Do you know what? Let's do this the interesting way. Erin, Siegfried, Ajax, Kaiser called the Gross, Palace. Go for Saglets. And Caledonia, go for Moltke. Let's see if we can't mix it up a bit. Good hit on Sadelets by the Palace. Everything's stupid like torpedoes today. Yeah, the battleships do. Okay. Ooh, Palace. No. Edge away. I don't lose points for sunk ships, fortunately, but I like to try and do my best here. It's destroying too much fire. Right, Caledonia. Refocus on Siegfried. Palace. You're going to have to do the same. Ow. I'm absorbing a lot of fire. Oh, yes. Massive damage. Siegfried crippled after that. Got him. Nice. Right. Caledonia. Karl de Grosse. Palace. Also Karl de Grosse. Kyle? Kaiser de Karl de Grosse. There we go. Oh. Big hit. They're still going for the Palace. Oh. Keeping her end on, just try and ricochet as much as possible. Also, she can actually fire her guns, but down she goes. Sad. Caledonia is going to be next. Oh! But the Kaiser Karl, down. Caledonia mixing it up. Taking a lot of hits. Bad angle. Oh, the torpedo goes into the sinking Palace. Okay. Some flooding on sailets. Gonna have angle problems, so go for the Moltke. See if the Erin can deal with her. Well, you go for the sailets. Oh. Come on. Such a slow rate of fire. Really blocked. I'm surprised. This is a deck armor thing. Feel like they should be blocked. What is your deck armor? Pathetic. So it shouldn't be a deck skipping issue. I wouldn't have thought. Maybe it is. No, Caledonia. No, okay, sunk anyway. Hey, hey, hey! Yes, very good. Moltke enters the turret tossing competition. Only one. Disappointing. But that effectively puts her out of the battle. For now, anyway. What the fuck? Oh my god. Sometimes the game's armor penetration model really confuses me. Even if that was a deck hit, that should have gone through. Actually, they do have all or nothing. How did they get all or nothing? Oh, of course, they're 1920. And they have that extra layer. Maybe that's what's doing it. Very effective if that's what they've done. I do need to sink the mold kit. Would have thought the 6-inch guns would be doing fine with it, but apparently not. Now I'm just straight up missing. Fine. Game. Your outrageous AI bias. I don't know what else to put it down to. There we go. Finally getting a hit. Six-inch guns aren't even doing anything. Whoa! Piss off. There, that. Look. 2 blocked. What is blocking it? Fuck. Alright, the torpedoes. Idiot. No. Shit. It's because I'm getting angry. I'm just like, the fuck is this? There we go. Solid hit. Do it again. No. Really? Fuck's sake. Oh my god, Ajax, what are you doing? Not paying attention to what you're doing at all. Oh my god. What? Seriously. Fine. Try high explosive at this range. Oh, did some damage. Not quite what I would like. Oh my god, Aaron. How? Finally! Right. Okay. The tiebreaker, by the way, is on the game's timer, which I think I'm going to do spectacularly badly with. Come on, Aaron. Point blank. They only have this secondaries. Blocked! How? How? Oh, game, you never cease to amaze me with this shite. I do know why it happens. It is deck skipping. It's really irritating. You know what, Aaron? Can you ram them? Now, high explosives are more effective anyway. Come on. If you're going to refuse to sink, I'm going to sink you. The old-fashioned way. Ramming speed. Come on, that should rip him in half. Flooding all over the ship. Aaron also flooding all over the ship. Yeah, Molka sinks. Aaron doesn't. Jesus Christ. Well, that was fun. Brutal. Brutal battle. Didn't even see what the time was, but it was over an hour. Points. So, I left all my heavy cruisers and all my light cruisers in port. That is 24 points. Multiplying my points by 50%. I'm assuming that means half as much again. So multiply by 101.5. For not mounting any torpedoes, yes. Not making use of incendiary HE, yes. Or pickerick, yes. Cool. So 24 plus an additional 12 is 36. I'm going to guess that is probably very average. But never mind. Check out how the other Admirals did down in links down in the video description. And yeah, I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.